Have you ever said something in anger, only to regret it moments later? The words linger, and you wish you could take them back, but you can't. That regret is a powerful teacher, reminding us how a single outburst can have lasting consequences. It's a signal from your deeper self, showing you acted out of character. When you're calm, you're kind and thoughtful. The angry version isn't the real you. It's you on autopilot, hijacked by emotion. We often think reacting instantly is authentic, but true authenticity comes from awareness, not reactivity. Letting anger explode isn't strength. Real power is in directing that energy with intention. Mastering your emotions isn't about suppressing them, it's about feeling them fully, so they don't control you. Transform regret into a decision to understand yourself, to take back control, and to become the calm captain of your own life. Every moment of regret is a chance to choose differently next time. You can always steer your ship back on course. Alex was full of potential, but kept repeating the same self-sabotaging patterns. Opportunities would appear, but emotional outbursts would ruin them. Jobs lost, relationships broken. From the outside, it looked like bad luck, but the real issue was Alex's instant, unfiltered reactions to emotional triggers. Every feeling felt like an emergency, demanding a dramatic response. Alex justified it as just being passionate, but deep down was exhausted by the chaos. The turning point came in a quiet moment of rock bottom, realizing the common denominator in every failure was Alex. A new question emerged. What if my reactions are a choice, not a reflex? That question was the first step off the emotional roller coaster. Change didn't come from fixing the world outside, but from changing the world within. That's how a new life began. We often treat emotions like enemies, but they're really messengers. Anger, sadness, and fear are signals, like dashboard lights, alerting us to something important. The problem isn't the feeling, but how we react to it. Overreacting lets a temporary emotion dictate lasting consequences. True power is found in the space between feeling and response. Start seeing emotions as information, not threats. When a strong feeling arises, ask, what is this emotion trying to tell me? By shifting from I am angry to I am feeling anger, you create distance. You become the observer, not the storm. This small shift is the beginning of emotional mastery. Your emotions are guides, not rulers. The breakthrough isn't complicated. It's the 3-second pause. When a strong emotion hits, your instinct is to react instantly. Instead, pause. Breathe in, breathe out. Count. 1, 2, 3. In those seconds, you interrupt autopilot and give your rational mind a chance to catch up. This is where your power lies, between trigger and response. It's the difference between escalating conflict and opening the door to understanding. 3 seconds can save a relationship, a job, or your peace of mind. Practice this pause in small moments. Traffic, emails, minor annoyances. Each time you pause, you strengthen your ability to respond, not react. Over time, this becomes your new default. The 3-second pause is your emergency brake for emotional hijackings. It's simple, but it changes everything. Try it the next time you feel triggered. Taking back control starts with the pause. Next, name the emotion. I am feeling frustration. Labeling moves you from reaction to observation. Then, shift your focus. Breathe, move, or ask yourself, what can I learn from this? The goal isn't to suppress emotions, but to feel them without being controlled by them. Emotional power is feeling everything, but choosing your response. Remember, emotions are real, but not always reality. You are not your emotions. You are the one who experiences them. With every trigger, you have a choice. React or pause, name and shift. Take back your power. You are the master of your inner world. Start now.